And you see, yeah, they've got some Cypher utility, they've got a Viper wall to hopefully slow them down, but it has not done that. C9 claimed the site control for free, a little bit of damage on the Chronicle. He's up close in the smoke and good for 2. Eventually falling, but he might just have done enough.
Chronicle on this map. I get flashbacks every single time. Slightly different agent pool to in the past, but they've already managed to isolate another. Vanity, he needs to get some damage done, and already leaving it on to just Jake to try and clutch this one out. First shot will go into the face of Durka. Jake did manage to get a Bulldog, so that's the one sort of weapon that they have. There you go, that could do a little bit of extra damage. And Oxy, he has that wraparound, looking to come in from behind the pot flash, but Boaster has actually gone forward instead. Maybe looking to rejoin up with the rest of his team. Curry, however, has aggressed even further forward, catching these players off guard for Fnatic, making things incredibly awkward. And in fact,
someone was securing the control, and they've spotted him, avoided being taken down early in this fight. The problem is now they've got a crossfire, 3 players swinging out, a firing squad from C9 as they fight right back into things.
Just for information, and I'm surprised they haven't seen this. There's so much there. TP actually going through as well, and now they're fighting this on the Fnatic side.
Oh, those wall bangs. Molly's come out from C9 as they start to take control of the back of A side, attempting a wrap, but Curry's been spotted, dropped immediately. The 1v1 fight's not working, and the trade's even better for Fnatic. 4 versus 2. It's Oxy to try and recover, moving through Bath. Boaster's low. 1 bullet is all that's needed. The wall bang, far too easy. Already a tear from Oxy.
They will still have this plant for free. And Oxy again going to be getting up close. He's been unbelievable so far, and he's just not missing at all. Every single shot. Building it up, causing havoc. Now they don't have much in terms of ults to combo, but it can cause issues when it comes versus his opponent of Chronicle. He was sat in the Viper's pit trying to hold it down, but Alpha's responded quickly at that. Xeppaa will put this back into a 3v3, and they still haven't quite got the spike onto the site. Xeppaa actually looks like he might continue this.
Showstopper.
He's feeling confident and looking for a little bit more. Even going to pop that Showstopper to try and clear Leo, and he will after death. Now Durka's all that stands. With both players TPing, he'll have the info.
But he doesn't have the HP, Tom. He's down to 48 health. Durka needs to step up to the plate. An Oxy level performance, swinging into the planter, and it's not good enough. Vanity adjusts in time.
Leo knew that one of the players would be isolated, but even that was a little bit far.
Wow.
Alpha, though.
Well, at the very start of the round, C9 don't have a lot of flexibility with where they're going to be blocking vision. The info is there for Fnatic, but Oxy is here for C9. Round on round, putting up the numbers. The flank spotted already, but it's Oxy pushing forward that they need to be worried about. He's gotten 2 kills, a lifeline to escape freely. He's going to hope to catch them off guard. Up close, but not a chance with a great shot from Curry. Although Vanity, the timing doesn't work out for him. The numbers are back to E.
They know where both players are at this point, and Alpha, his Guardian has been filthy. Yet to be on it, yet to really get anything from it. He's not revealed his position. He's just waiting within this smoke, and they will get on it within the last few seconds.
The nade thrown out of heaven, denying anybody from Bath as they peek out further into the site, but that's when the adjustment comes in. Vanity with the flash, the swing in from Lamps, and a double swing. Oxy caught though from heaven. The smoke had faded. Here comes the pit. Curry looks to play inside of this. His HP low, 56. A straight couple bullets could take him down. And Jake, the only full HP player, this could be a mistake. It could have worked out if Vanity got a pick, but now a 1 versus 4? 3, excuse me, can't count. 3 kills for Durka as well.
Giving both teams extra buys. And Leo has had a quieter start to this match. He's going straight through with Durka, but Oxy, it just dodges the flash, waiting on the other side. And execution.
There's no other reason for him to be that close to the smoke. He knew what was going down.
Right.
Nice. It should be very easy to take him down.
I think he's trying to fake that he's gone. They put a smoke down, and then he's just
He's going to TP. He's going to
TP.
TP. He's just going to call the shoot. No, he's actually going to teleport himself. The flash. Oh, and he's caught. 5 health for Chronicle, and it's enough. Alpha's picked up 1, 2. Oh, almost the 3rd. A good clap back by Jake, but not enough with the other Jake on the other side.
They're able to get a lot of information without taking a risk. You've got all of Alpha's utility. His cams have been such an issue. And just off the contact of the cam, the Showstopper just gets them a freebie. Curry as well, their lurk. This kind of means that it needs to be more of a hit towards this B side because the A side is gone, as is Oxy.
Oh, the spam was good. It was close, but Xeppaa got plenty of players around B as well, and the smoke's down from C9. Leave Jake with nothing for when they fade. 18 seconds left. Xeppaa down as well. Great flash, and the peek out from Boaster is pixel perfect. No complaints. Oxy's up close in the smoke. No flashes for him to play with. He doesn't need him.
Doesn't.
Use the boom bot. Trade it out. That's one way to look at things. With Chronicle down, you're losing your utility that blocks out a lot of the control on long. Alphayear, though, has taken over control of Hookah. He's got a nice angle to play with, trapping these players inside the site unless they want to risk a duel with this man, which they do. Might regret that a little bit later on. His second of the round already, still securing the top angle, making it so hard for Jake to reposition. He deals with him and another. Oh, a chance with the orbital strike, but up top, Leo just about gets it done.
Has he bought the time?
The time is low.
Oh, this is going to be close.
This
is going to be very close. I think he's just about got it again. No! The orbital strike for the Red Bull Clutch! That is genius!
Where's the pixel? Where's the pixel? And now they look to recover on the back of a devastating defeat. C9 pushing out towards the site. They're going aggressive. They want to push all the way in towards the back, but they've lost Vanity along the way. Xeppaa got Alpha reloading, but it wasn't enough to get it done. Too many teammates here to cover the flurry of kills for Fnatic. It's not like C9 aren't expecting it. You can see Xeppaa's the man with the responsibility to hold on. They've lost Oxy on the side of B, but the push is very much here. Hey, Curry's got them! The back turned. 2 kills. Side of Lamson allowing Vanity to come into play. A flash in Vanity's back pocket, but it won't get time to be used. Exactly where Vanity is. They've spotted that he wasn't pushing up close on the smoke. Good isolation of duels from Vanity. The first found. The wide swing. He's caught Boaster in the corner. But Durka swung from further back. Play a full retake. 4 players on the back of A before the spike has even been tapped. Here comes the plant. At least the plant attempt. 21 on Boaster. He's spotted in the corner. Ankles showing. With Curry being able to punish, there's an opportunity now for C9 to capitalize. You know, all this distraction on the side, all this noise being made as Oxy tries to flank through, but he won't even be able to see these players as they go in because they're all inside of Lambs. A reality C9, Vanity, and Jake just discovered for themselves. Discovered it the hard way. No way back in.
Stopper up on that B site, and he's going to pop instantly. A chance to get the free kill onto Chronicle, and at least now they have a man advantage.
Good adjustment from C9 to instantly realize that orb needed to be taken before the plant went down. But with Oxy falling and that flank fully protected, Fnatic have a dangerous post-plant setup to work with, especially with that orb up.
What?
That's ridiculous. What a shot from Alpha, shutting down, thinning the herd, and making a distraction for Durka to strike from behind. Vanity at least shuts him down.
Okay.
Jake's got another, maybe a bit overzealous here, trying to determine whether they were defusing or not. Instead, it's rounded down to a 2v2, a 2v1, in fact, leaving just Boaster to do it. He's hiding away, and the clock might already win him the round. It looks like it has, with Jake fleeing. In fact, both Jakes fleeing.
Nice idea, guys. We're going that way. Yeah. So what have you got on the other side of the map? And at the moment, it's not looking great, and it's not getting any better. Still, though,
area. Jake's going to pop his smokes down, hoping that that will slow the push of Fnatic, but it hasn't. The utility's in. The players are on the backside. Durka doesn't know where he is. He's been flashed for about 5 minutes. Vanity gets that kill! Turning on a dime to eliminate Jake. And Vanity still standing strong. And unless somebody makes a big mistake in giving him a free kill, essentially, this round should already be tied up nicely, and there it is. Yeah, 2 quick kills. Sure, Durka falls, but so much work to be done by a 50 HP Oxy. Leo will get it done in the end. He's baited out the ult already. Durka needs to try and find something, and it looks like he will. Xeppaa sniped out of the sky, a shot landing.
Try and finish him off, but instead, looking to get that plant. Still plenty of time on the clock, but they will get it through, and they're finding the kills. The trade only just one, and now Jake left to try and face this 1v4. The shot on the first is nice for the pop flash. There is no hope here for C9. A strong start to this map, but an even stronger comeback from Fnatic. They'll take their opponents. For now, at least. After plant ensued, and still with mid control as well. Vanity just being a nuisance, but Xeppaa has gone. The trade back from Durka, keeping things even for now. The dart to try and clear any of these close angles, but for now at least C9 are managing to hold on to their lead. Even still, a back and forth ensuing. This wraparound from behind could cause Fnatic issues, but a bigger issue is that time ticking down on the clock. Somehow, though, it's left on to just Vanity, buying as much time as humanly possible. A chance to clear out both. And the IGL's going to clutch them.
For B, a site where if they can break some ground, they'll have a much easier time with the close range fights, getting through those trap wires. A little bit of a different story. Durka already firing off. He's dashed into the open. That's a little bit of an overzealous play. Luckily, Leo was there to lend a hand.
Yeah, looking all too easy. A flawless round.
He might well be. They know that he's got to be somewhere around here. He can't dash out of here. He tried to. I can't use that. The voice line comes in. No way.
Over on that B site. Now this is where the execution begins. Just trying to find all of those trips, trying to make things tougher for Alpha. But, oh, I was going to say, he had a chance to find a few. The time is the main thing, though. They need to kill off Leo at the back of this site. A single bullet could have caused them extra problems with that plant, but instead, wow, Boaster looks a little bit lost in the source as Oxy is close, and he's caught with utility in hand. Historically, if they can sweep things back, they'll be quite happy. The flash timing is not fantastic. It does blind the opponent, though. And hey,
it managed to spot one, but he's waiting for someone to step that little bit further forward. They've broken one trap, they've broken a second. Okay, now a Cove, even going to help them out on the cross, but he stepped inside it. That's a safe spot for Alpha here to fight from. And he relishes that opportunity, ripping off their heads, and, well, not quite grabbing Oxy, but Boaster's snake bite. All out ultimates. Certainly plenty of them online for C9. One less now. You see Jake pop his. Oh, the Blade Storm is taken down. Chronicle ready. He might be at work, and they have no idea that Durka is so quickly coming behind them with focus elsewhere. Okay, Curry actually turns. He's looking the right way, but the flash have caught him. Durka doubling up, looking for the triple, and there it is. A clean fight back through for Fnatic.
Been up mid, but this is a new angle, a new position, and he already knows that there's players around this spot. He has just been running right across the map. Alpha will go down. Someone's dying.
It's a matter of seconds. We'll see this fight come through for Durka. He's looking the wrong way, and that's a free kill for Jake. A big punish with the advanced position that they had, and now they've whittled it down to just one. Leo left alive for just a second longer. What a round from Jake. Powerless with his abilities removed. He has to rely on his weapon or on his teammates rotating back. That flash was perfect. Curry capitalizing and now looking to retreat as Oxy picks off Durka. That's the op out of the round. A big threat for Fnatic, now diminished to nothing. And for C9, they have all the control they could possibly wish for, even spotting Chronicle on the flank. This might even change Fnatic's mind about committing to this. Well, if it didn't before, that certainly should. Alpha wants to get out of here. Easier said than done. Currently moving in through mid, kicking off Chronicle, a huge kill. But they are refocusing, Tom. I'm seeing a lot of eyes on this Viper's Pit, a lot of denying any further aggression. The decay already crippling these players quite a bit. They're going to be so low on the way through. Boaster's caught them. That's it. They got to sprint in, and the clock has already decided the round. They tried to go through a pit, Tom. They gambled the whole round on it.
Out all of the abilities. Leo and Alpha, a deadly duo. Alpha will get first blood, but Oxy's managed to trade. Both players at the back of the site. The Reckoning is going to start to cause havoc with them. Stunned up, and Oxy just looking to pressure now. He's already tagged, bear that in mind, and Chronicle just in time will get that execution. These trips again have caused them issues on the B-side entry. Just as you think, with how passive Fnatic are playing now that they have the operator, you're almost looking for a mistake, and while Chronicle is already going to get that first, he is just flying at the moment, looking for a little bit more, but the trade and that now brings Alpha into the fray. And again, it's just back and forth.
30 seconds left.
It's kept even. Boaster's miles away. Leo has to be careful not to be isolated in a duel, and he has been spotted. But returning fire on Curry, the problem. He'll be sitting pretty on 100 HP on top of Yellow. Point of contact as the cross comes in. Boaster might have an angle, never mind. Curry very quickly shuts. Only result in him becoming minced meat. The side of C9 have played this much more stagnant on the attack, just slowing it down, waiting for the opportunities to be played, and oh, there we go. Nice shot from Durka, nice shot from Chronicle, and it looks like the dominoes are starting to topple. Curry tries to step it up, but then Leo comes in from the top and puts Xeppaa in a 1v3.
Pad is gone.
30 seconds left.
And Neural Theft with the second ping, and wall banged out by Durka.
Display in the ranged fight goes well with Durka already tagged up.
Curry's the one who wins that.
Still, they have Oxy sat up on top of the stairs waiting for this rotation. They didn't gamble and leave the A site wide open. See, not able to initiate the fight, and in fact, they've crossed over, grabbed the plant, and now they'll look to fight the top stairs together. But, well, the fight has not gone according to plan. Everybody tagged, but at the end of the day, Leo needs to hit every shot.
Like
they just line him up.
Breeze, you kind of need that. Oxy, though, well placed to meet this push as they go running into B.
Durka needs some support as the rest of the squad comes filling through. It's Chronicle to find one, but Oxy stepping up to the plate. Durka will shut him down with Vanity on 5. That's a lot of space opened up, and the rotation's delayed significantly. The plant should be acquired, and even further dealing damage as Alphayer has support as they look to trade him out. It's Leo from afar, but it's not pretty. Still, Fnatic need to be careful not to let this slip away. Oh, that's so awkward. Jake had the jump, but it's a little bit of a whiff. With 40 HP and spotted up, there wasn't much chance for Xeppaa. Fnatic will find a much easier way into the A site.
Cage trigger.
Oh, what?
That was like someone who accidentally knocked their mouse. Ridiculous. Leo has, however, managed to find Jake. We'll have to try and move on from what we've just seen. And Oxy, well, he moved his way into the site. A lot of damage done, but Durka just doesn't die. Leaving it into a 3 versus 2. Leo trying to use the shock darts, but they're just not ready. And again, Durka alongside 2 players, 20 and 21. The next highest kills in the server is 9, and now they're even. Oxy will take the fight, but there is a trade out.
They've went back. Still, that could work in Curry's favor later on into this, as he could get the jump on them, being a little closer than expected. He's dropped Leo 25 on Alpha, and the right click is enough. Now he's gonna Vandal, and the flash is perfect. Gorgeous flash from Xeppaa, leaving Chronicle to do it all. Curry has given them a new lease of life. Chronicle looking to drain every ounce of it out of them. 82 and 3 players swinging. No.
Almost caught, but Curry survives. The back of the site, he's caused them problems. Chronicle being revived. Now bear in mind the time getting a little bit low. The spam thrown to Curry, he's still just about surviving. Lurking around the edge of this high tide. He's got to try and go all the way through, and he manages to find the kill. Now bear in mind they're down to just 12 seconds. The peek out from Jake will find one, but they are still sticking that plant. It will go through.
That's what I'm worried about. You peek out, you try to see where these players are, you try to punish on the back of that. It wasn't even the op. It might close the round, but Xeppaa so quickly adjusted. He was the player they spotted. To lose Boaster, your smoke's on the way through. They need to win these fights, rely on Durka. Capwa rely on Alphayer, apparently just swinging into Curry. Vanity's down after 1. It's a round for Alphayer. He's going to use the Blade Storm to close the distance. A blade-on-blade battle. And it's going to be Oxy to win it. That beautiful kill, leaving just 1 man alive. Leo miles away. He has the Hunter's Fury. He will pop it. He will use it and almost grab the kill. Oxy's low. He's delayed them at least a moment. That was almost a double. Still 2 players standing though, and he has to break the cove. It's just a few bullets needed. Half already. Leo somehow in a position where this is not only winnable, but it's won.
Wow, they got to be kicking themselves. 10-9. New lease of life, but they have been shut down immediately. Cloud9 are not looking to give this one up. Leo still standing, striking the fear of God into his opponents. 3. Tapping that plant, he almost goes down because of it. The spam has done damage, and now Chronicle's all that's left. 3 players facing off against him. And the heroics of Leo.
No point of contact, no one there. Instead, it's the A site, and he uses the pit now. Okay, it's a little late into the round when all the noise is being used on, or being made on A. For C9, they're still winning the fights. They might not need that Viper's Pit. They don't need a whole lot. Jake, oh, he's baking around the back of the site, trying to catch them already.
Used it moments ago to win the clutch. Chronicle tagged up within the site, but the time is what they're playing with. Leo, third kill, that's Hunter's Fury. Now this becomes a real issue. This round is slipping away, but it's left to him again. Another clutch needed from Leo, and he's gonna go for the spam through, trying to find the player on the spike. Jake is just sticking it all the way. The bullets are landing. He's gonna take it from under Leo's nose. He's not gonna strike twice.
As Fnatic did the very same to them on their choice. This one being a little bit closer. But Oxy is looking to end it here and now. Already Alpha Air dropped. Hunter's Fury being burned up. A desperate attempt to entry into the site to find...
Leo trying to sneak his way through. He's got a lot further than actually expected him to. It seems like they're aware, but he's already found one. Oxy quick to trade, and up close Jake will put down one more. Boaster, well, he said he's not the man to win a 1v5. How about 4? No. Oxy's the man to close it. This young star having one of the best performances we've seen on this stage. Fnatic are taking their time. They've got to be careful they don't run out of it.
At least the first few go to C9. It's the low HP that I'm worried about. Jake and Zeppa need the element of surprise, and Leo is the one capitalizing those kills. Jake's got one. Vanity down below. He's swinging out wide. He's caught them on the defuse. He's spamming in for damage, delaying it, and in comes his teammate. Jake down, but Vanity might have won this on time alone, and it looks like it's in the books for C9. Another pistol. Their third in the Judge. You know, they really like their shotguns here on C9. That's all I can say, and they're getting quite close. Chronicle already eating the wrong end of that.
Oh, no.
And Jake is quick to trade, not even losing Oxy on the way through, who's now upgraded to a Vandal. This is about as bad of a start as you could physically imagine.
That
was through the smoke.
That will be now as worse as it. And there's a lot of players hunting them down. That's the thing. In the finances, the C9 are already in a good spot. If they can kill off one of these players, that would be fantastic. Make this round a lot easier. And oh, he gets both?
What the hell is going on?
Counter for Fnatic? I guess they wanted to try and do some damage. What? He's even caught off guard on the timing and still manages to kill. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a bit more of a problem.
Down below, okay. Maybe with a good recon, we could see something work out for them, but C9 are tucked away. They're wise to these tricks. Good shot by Durka, nice angle, and he spotted one down below on the left side, but it's a double peek. Jake is here as well, remember. Transitioning to the other side and leaving Chronicle all alone. Vanity, okay, he's the last man standing. But the clock,
time's gone.
The ultimate enemy for the side of Fnatic. It has been in this series. The time is running low for them to get
Ruse though. That Ruse has worked wonderfully. It pulled Durka completely off. All they did was pop the ult on the other side, but they still have to deal with the likes of Leo and Chronicle. And that in itself can be difficult enough. Jake, he has to go B. He doesn't have the time to do anything else, and these players at the back of the site need to be eliminated. The paranoia is perfect, and Chronicle, not if you start 5-0. They need to get more out of this.
Blade Storms come in.
They used the whole thing.
Yeah, just, you know, he really wanted to make sure he hit something.
Oh my God.
Luckily, it was the head that landed. They see that, so you can turn your back now. No longer needing to worry about mid.
30 seconds.
Focus will instead go towards the site, but okay. Chronicle's going to be dropped. Durka, having used his Blade Storm, right-click now, he's in a little bit of trouble. Sheriff in hand. Not that that's ever been a problem for him before, and the retake will be played for. The only scary thing about this, you know, Vanity can't use his Hunter's Fury, really. He might be able to try it from Boathouse, but it's a big risk. You need to rely on the cover from Oxy, who's now gone down. The clutch near impossible. Of uncertainty. Sometimes that is all you need. Oxy, he's been caught out by a bit of utility. The paranoia has blinded him. Here comes the Hunter's Fury, spotting the players down below, and it's Oxy for a lot of damage. 11 HP on Boaster. It's in a 2v2.
Wait.
Instead, they're waiting for their teammates, and Durka, oh, he's got his gun out just in time, but Curry still gets the jump.
Yeah, they were clearing short so that Chronicle could rotate quickly. He managed to reclaim that ground while everything was happening. Nice shot from Vanity, but it's only the low
HP. The lockdown in play. C9 have full control over this site, and even a little bit of a push out of Oxy. No dash to get out of there. He is caught out of position, out in the open. A late flank by Curry. He has one completely off guard, but look how many players are waiting on short. Vanity, 45. Nice headshot to start, but that's it. There really wasn't much hope.
Okay, at least my teammates will be able to get that a little bit
Oh my God.
What are you doing, Boaster? He's trying to impress the crowd by the looks of it, with a little bit of a pinch alongside Durka. They've taken the brunt of that one, but Chronicle took his AWP, and he's found himself the kill.
Deep, but Leo's able to reposition now, playing up in heaven. Odin, and what a shot! Zeppa deleted! Out comes the shorty, but it's not good enough. 16 HP left on Jake. It should be an easy conversion, and indeed it is, with the turret finding the kill. It's only Curry. Sight. One saving grace might be just how low Durka is. The problem is he's not going to miss that shot. Now, 6 rounds on the board. Zeppa and Oxy are both going to be tagged up. Advanced position in main. Caught Vanity, trying to drone it through, but now it's a little bit awkward because Durka has no support. Leo's being dropped by the Blade Storm. He's got a great position, but he's being spotted. And Oxy swinging through onto Durka. This must leave the round in tatters. Using this ultimate, obviously, it's the last round. You're not saving it for anything in the future, but they are going to push him down.
How's he alive?
What is happening with Oxy? It's on the other side of the map to where the plants come in, fighting into Boathouse. If anything, he's just done well enough by delaying this long.
Yeah, the Boaster's only just starting his rotation. Alpha even making that decision to go in alone. He'd have to pull off miracles to be able to stop this from happening. Paranoia still available as well to just crush him at the end.
Which could be a bit of a problem. The element of surprise, it all comes down to timing, and Chronicle has got the element of surprise. He's caught
full sprint to make his way back towards the cross, which is currently smoked off. Fnatic know, okay, this is the moment we have to get into the site before the cavalry is able to arrive, but they've already got smokes down to try and cover that cross, and it's a slaughter. Left down to just Alpha, but his main nemesis at this point is going to be the time. 19 seconds, Spike in a very awkward spot, and he needs a mistake to come through. And with the classic king of Curry standing in front of him, well, he'll take that one, but he doesn't expect there to be a second player. He's trying to bait him in, but now the time's gone. Round done, 7-6. A little bit, another pot flash set up with a Paranoia just around the corner. It's an awkward fight for Oxy. Bear in mind, he's the one with that hero rifle. Attempting to try and pad the gap. Spike thrown across at the risk. And somehow Vanity with the spam. Zeppa though, he's been given that gun. And now he steps up on the individual level as well. Boaster, the only man standing within this site, and Zeppa takes it all. 4 kills. Odin of Vanity.
Unusual position for it. Extra little bit of support that can be brought to it. Repositioning on the back of those nades, though. It puts them on the back foot for just a moment. The spams from Curry. He's trying to stop them, but there's no denying that plant, and Fnatic quickly bite back. 4 versus 2. Alpha and Leo desperately low. But those shots need to be landed. This could be so easy, but closing it out is a whole different story. Jake with the jump over. Still hasn't spotted Boaster. Tucked in. Leo already dropped. And it's the second man below that might not be expected until now. Now the information's there to play with. The defuse not going to be stuck. They adjust perfectly, taking every kill in their way and just in time. He said 5 in a row for C9. It's happened before, but then they were stopped. This is the opportunity to take it that little bit further. And Oxy is very much looking to do just that. Boaster down.
Oh, they might now. Oh, they got the backup of the Hunter's Fury. I like the idea. Jake gone, but the advantage kept. Oh, not for long though. Oxy's gone peeking. Durka was waiting. And although they don't have the smokes, neither does the opposing side at this stage. Vanity, timing's going to be everything. He's throwing a shock dart out. C9 are making mistakes. Zeppa needs to try and capitalize. And it's a whiff.
He's at least going to deny the post-plant utility if he takes Leo, but that's a big if. Looks like his other tag. Vanity and Oxy very low. Zeppa following suit. They need someone to grab a kill fairly soon as Fnatic really cemented themselves in on the site. Alpha Air traded, but Boaster fires back with Oxy dropped. They can now maintain control over the site. Everybody on everybody on crossfires except for Durka, who is isolated. Jake's already got a double, looking for more down below, but it's the other Jake to find it. Leo closing it out. 8 rounds.
That's online. I think they're playing for the retake. The thing is, though, Vanity is almost set up as a ruse.
Land to do any damage, he can leave it well alone. And they have to try to force him out of position. As they do so, a lockdown comes in. And although Vanity will fall, there's now a big problem for the side of Fnatic. They've got to fight their way back through and try to break this. The spray coming in, it's not able to do it. 1 second left, detain. Undeniable, and that's a free kill on Chronicle, leaving the spike down on short, and the time is already run dry. Alpha Year will not win this round, and we will see C9 push up to 12.
Try and buy time so that when that clock got low enough, that lockdown can be used to win it. Already, we're seeing an aggressive play. I love this.
He can dash by them, but the rest of the squad not so lucky. Thankfully, they're able to entry afterwards. That was very close to running into the spray from the Odin. Curry, though, steps up to the plate to finish off what the Odin couldn't bite. This is going to be it. Boaster caught in the open, easily traded. Textbook play from C9 with 13-9. Back to back.
He's not managed to dodge the Tiger, but he even still manages to land the shot onto Oxy. He may be stunned. That doesn't stop him. The rest of the team are now looking to go try and fight versus Leo. The players I'm expecting to win duels are not so far in this map. 30 seconds. And look at where the spike is, still looking to run back down Curry. Well, that one might be a little bit more.
He's not letting them in. It's a full bit of control towards the spawn as Xeppaa just jumps around right-clicking. A mean punish on Chronicle as Alpha Year looks for vengeance. A quick double kill. And they're right back in it. Both players relatively healthy, plenty of time on the clock, and Boaster sneaking around. He's got a nice position, spotting out the first, taking him down. It's only Jake left. A well-placed headshot, 1 bullet needed onto Boaster's head, and he'll manage to close this one out. But the smoke is blocking his vision. The defuse is underway, getting it half at least, and now Boaster looks to bait him into open combat. Tapping it again, letting him know it's already halved. And that got Jake's attention.
Last pack exactly worked the way he wanted to, and they've got stuck in the mud. Vulnerable as they enter the site, but there's not really anyone there. Well,
oh no.
There was Alpha within the smoke. And onto that could have been deadly. And actually, how are they doing this with the Stinger?
You know, a lot of these players were tagged up just moments ago, but the heal came back through. It brought them up to healthy fighting form. The judge still hasn't been fully spotted, but now it has. Leo dropped him, but at what cost? As he leaves Chronicle all alone. The death of Boaster means the Viper has to clutch it, and they're stacked up together. 2 players, too many to take down. C9 retaking from the same angle. C9, but they have some players off site, so the herd is thin slightly with Jake falling. Now we need to rely on that judge getting up close. Oh! It's Chronicle to pick up 1, but that's all there is for Fnatic. It's just Chronicle in this round till Leo comes into play, but time is so low, it's not even halved. It's done already. Vanity will not find a kill, but it does not matter. He's done enough just by surviving.
Yeah.
On the flank later on. Look at this aggression from Fnatic. This is a, oh, Boaster got lit down to 10 HP.
Dead.
This is a disaster. All the space taken by Oxy. He just holds the W key, and they don't stop winning on the side of C9. What a paranoia. Oh, but somehow Dirk is able to answer back, picking this up just so he doesn't have to reload. He's in the spawn.
The wraparound coming in. Somehow Dirk manages to still find a kill. And actually, if Chronicle gets this right, he might just find himself the spike. There it is, right in front of him. He's killed off Vanity. Roughly where he is.
A dog online, but you're not really going to use that if you're Xeppaa until you're in a safe corner, and that's where he's just made it to. The barrel might have been seen. It was called by a teammate. Where Chronicle spotted with the corner of his. Yeah. I mean, it's the Chronicle play. Okay. We've seen it before. Nice blast pack attempt from Oxy to try and dodge that showstopper.
Getting in with that plant is not going to be too troublesome.
Finding a safe spot to play post plants from might be if Curry wasn't around. Big kill on the Alpha Year, but he tries to go a little too far. Vanity answering the call by dropping Boaster. Now they can fall back. No more Cosmic Divide to work around. The advantage doesn't last long either. It's the operator to find it as they try to deal with him. Jake strikes. Here's the problem, 50 HP. It might be low, but with that op holding the angle, Chronicle might just want to wait until his... No, he's not. He's trying to bait him out. Vanity doesn't fall for those tricks. I thought he was going to get the toxins back online.
To form and to prominence. Now look at the buy. Durka, he's just running them down. Here though, they had this for free in the last round. The push through coming in from Chronicle to try and attempt something early, and a big tag done onto Oxy. In fact, he'll go down to the snake bite. This is looking like another opportunity for Fnatic. They're gonna go pushing. Look at the positions. It's not clean from Boaster, but he's got Alpha to support. And now, well, Curry has to do it all.
But using it might be a little difficult. Defending it up against a wave of players coming his way. Instead, he wants to fight. And that spray control came damn close. They did get detained, but they're not following up on it. And in fact, a well-placed nade there might have just completely crushed their chances if they still do so. Luckily, the orb is keeping him alive, allowing him to fight around the back of the site, but Jake is quick to punish. With Chronicle watching on the cross, it's at least eye this almost completely. It all depends where this nade lands and where the plant is attempted. And it's going to be successfully found, but no way to defend it there.
Yeah, what are the chances of them having a seized nade to clear Curry? He's going to be sat behind them. It's actually not cleared by the Prowler, but it has to be something in their minds. Oxy goes down, maybe a little bit overzealous, but Fnatic are still just looking to try and deal with Curry. They can't leave him in behind, and he is causing havoc, killing off Leo already. Jake as well around the pit. Alpha still, though, is trying his damnedest, looking for a little bit more, but the swing comes through, and Xeppaa takes it across the line. Alpha tries.
But C9 have been consistently clocking them up. Curry, the first to fall.
Leo didn't leave that space. He was watching it. And now Chronicle, it's an awkward fight. Doesn't even catch a glimpse of his opponent. It's all about the trace.
Attempt to take a little bit more space. And in fact, it's going to be a very dangerous situation because a Showstopper's fired his way, and he's managed to blast back out of its path.
I cannot believe that's, like, I understand why he didn't want to die to the Showstopper, but that's lunacy. Leo puts another one in the grave, and now it's left on to Jake. No ace in the 1v5. Who could have thought? Fight Monster Party. And Dirk are up close. It's the battle of those Raze players. Jake again with the classic. We'll keep things even. Vanity is just on the spike. He didn't get pulled out originally, and he's got it to half. That could be a problem for Fnatic. It's something that they probably spotted, but they're just going to try and man-mark this one. It isn't working out too well for them. Nice shot for Curry. He's going to go for a little bit more, but now it's left all onto Xeppaa. Into that 1 versus 1. It has to be peaked by Alpha.
Standard 3. Vanity has been spammed through the smoke completely. Dropped as another one falls towards the stairs. We'll look towards the site where there's 3 players. Paranoia used as they blitz back in. Boaster wasn't caught, he wasn't blinded. He's found a safe spot on the side, and his teammates are coming in to reclaim that control. They've even stunned up Jake, left him all alone. And there was no safe space for him. But they have got the pit, should they want it, should they need it. With the spike isolated on site, they may well need it. But no, Alpha Year's got the off angle to cover. Oxy picking up one, Jake on another, and now you got to rely on Boaster late flanking, but Jake turns on a dime. A fantastic read.
Really?
The pit might recover the round. It could reach the spike. It could get him a little bit closer, and he has the right weapon to spam with. Only Xeppaa has a Phantom to return, although he's just swapped over to the not-so-silenced one. Instead, looking for those one-tap headshots on any range. See if he can convert with it, but the firing squad in play would probably deny. And with Oxy not missing it, wouldn't be too terrified if you're on the side of C9 conceding the space that can quickly be recovered, but the shot didn't land. The rocket was fired for no effect. Viper's pick goes down maybe a little bit late, but it will cover the space it needs to. A snake bite perhaps to fly through and land, but Chronicle's already out dry on utility. They need to do it with weapons, and there's a judge inside, but luckily it's caught. Chronicle and Alpha quick on the trigger, and it comes down to just one man. Not even on the spike, and caught as he tries to make it. After touching the door earlier on, he's got support as well in the form of Alpha Year. Good angle to play from, but now he has to move towards the site because C9 are starting to claim ground. Chronicle's the first to fall. The wall bang from Vanity as he had the lineup ready to roll. He falls, but the site is still under threat. Not for much longer. Xeppaa steps up to the blade in a big way. Boaster now is left alone, but he's landed the headshot. And Jake is 45 HP, still having a grab well. That's the clock winning the round for Boaster. The only question is, can he make it away from that spike radius? The answer is a resounding yes.
For both of these teams, and it looks like we could be getting it unless C9 have an answer, and that answer doesn't look like it's coming as they are getting mowed down. Xeppaa again, he's trying to fight back. He's caught in it.
C9 on the rotation. You see the knife out. They don't suspect there's going to be anyone nearly close by. A massive kill.
Honestly, the levels at which Fnatic are playing at are second to none. And they're so prepared for this rotation. Chronicle adds another kill to his tally as Leo takes us to map 5. A deserved grand final as both teams fight tooth and nail.
Last time we're jumping into a map. This time it's Haven, where Cloud9 started this tournament and where Cloud9 will end it. Last time it was a bittersweet loss. Now,
but Fnatic have an afterplant. Durka been hit many a time, lifted many a trophy. Doesn't want to let this pistol round go. They've been important in this series. Somehow, Oxy gliding down, but it's his teammates.
I like the idea here. The nano's quite deep. It's planned for the very same dash that we just saw come through. Durka took some space. He was met by a nano, but he dodged it perfectly. Sneaky play by Chronicle. He's already through on A. Flash comes in. That allows him to almost dodge it, get out of the way, but Xeppaa hunts him down, relentless in his pursuit of his opponent. As Curry, he didn't see the barrel, just missing it by a pixel. And Durka has his teammate covered. He's got everything covered, every angle. These players, maybe they lose some of their battery as well. Some energy goes down. They're trying to pursue the player on the back of the site with no idea that Curry is here as well. He's able to pick up one as Jake steps up to the plate for a little bit of extra support, but he can't hold the site all by himself. He's isolated and overwhelmed eventually, leaving Chronicle in 25 HP, and the timing could not be better. You saw Vanity in the X-ray step recon to lock in his position, confirming exactly where he is, and a sneaky swing from Boaster will close the round. From under their nose, it's all good, but now here comes the off to change the game. Oxy doesn't land the shot, now he's being hunted down, every piece of utility going his way. Durka's dropped the Bladestorm out of play. Look how low Oxy is. Yeah. He got hit by literally everything, but now he's going to be healed right back up. And a second wind indeed found here for the operator, but Curry went running. He went diving into the site to try and take that fight. That's unfortunate for Oxy. Xeppaa even stunned up is good. He's 2 HP. The shock dart, the turret. They'll just swing this together. That's all they need to do. The steps are heard. They know he's close. The wide swing from Leo, and the trade was going to be
as well. With so much in terms of ultimates, you'd expect it. And you thought for a moment that Oxy was going to be caught off guard, but no. He's got that opener for his team.
Xeppaa, on the other hand, has been caught off guard.
Again!
10 seconds left.
And he's got that Rolling Thunder still in play. Might be able to stop this. Boaster has to stick it. He basically has to die, and he will! It's been denied just by utility alone. The genius of Vanity strikes again.
Come to fruition. There's no denying it. That plant is coming through. For C9, it's the idea to try and fight back. Afterwards, you've had a Cosmic Divide used, but a bit of an interruption as Vanity goes down. And now you lose your breach utility, use your burst to get back in towards the site. Still, that Cosmic will be up if they can manage to isolate the site players. The problem is everyone's on the site. Chronicle is everyone. 4 kills. All that they needed in this round was that man.
The first 2 was off ultimates. That was what they had to play with. Nice from Oxy, but it is instantly traded. Jake needs to find something on long. Ooh, it's getting dicey. Boaster's taking a bit of damage, and actually Jake goes pushing. It's so risky, but it works. He hears the reload. One and done, not too bad. But he can't afford to just go down to Durka. But this time he catches him off guard, looking for a little bit more. Flash blinded, and he will fall.
Shouldn't be deniable. It looks like Chronicle's trying to just double check. There's no one a little bit too close. That stun has caught everyone. Flash returns the favor. Chronicle only good for 1, but it's Leo on his 3rd of the round. That's where it stops. Xeppaa answering.
To push up in the last round and really caused them issues. It may have only been a singular kill, but it was the time it bought on rotations.
What?
Wow! There's not many people who do that to Alpha, yeah.
Hunter's Fury's almost got him. It's missed him just about. out. Okay, Durka, nice shot. They know there's still one towards short. And they found out exactly where he is. What is that from Curry? 3 shots, headshots across the board, through walls. Back, unless it was a dump of utility earlier on, which I guess there very well could have been. We'll find out the answer to that question later on. And well, I guess the answer is there. They're swinging the angles, they're taking the fight.
It's already done.
It's an easy defuse indeed. Chronicle was detained by the lockdown, left with no chance to deny the defeat. Can barely move. A cocktail that results in Fnatic having a clear advantage. As the push comes in on backside, attempting to hunt down Boaster. They didn't account for Leo being here as well. There's so many players from Fnatic. They deterred the C push and didn't feel the need to rotate.
Spike down.
Now with just Vanity on 12 HP, the advantage is palpable. It's not really very likely that much is found, and with Fnatic potentially having another pistol under their belt, they take another. Oh yeah, oh yeah. XX underscore either side of it. Yes, now we're talking. Nice shot for Durka.
These rounds be competitive. They've just blitzed opponents with their pace. This time, well, Jake's gonna do the same again. Curry, in fact, has found another. Doubling back the man of the moment, though. Durka is ready and waiting. He's gonna go wrapping back round the timing, everything. Durka's still fighting strong, and he's got Leo alongside him. It looked like C9 were gonna pull it off again.
Doing it to near perfection. The Tiger is heard moving towards A. The info is there with a kick onto Jake. That's the spike down. It's not going to be unrecoverable, but as they attempt to take mid control, they lose another player. Their flank protection out of the round. No smokes, no entry, no hope, one would say. As C9, having invested everything, they've barely done a lick of damage to Fnatic. Certainly nothing that can truly be felt. And although Vanity finds the C side open, they still need to reunite with him. The 5 HP breach alone and isolated. Durka has the timing of a god, dropping Xeppaa in spawn, leaving the spike down, and leaving Vanity with no hope of claiming this round.
He doesn't even look like he's breaking a sweat on that stage. He is peaked at the perfect time, and it is looking like the beginning of the end. A nice job from Oxy. Bladestorm online. Xeppaa, the SMG king, will give them an advantage. Leo's shock darts always do damage. Oxy's going to try and get up close.
Again.
But already it's causing them problems. Nice work from Jake to keep this one alive. Chronicle and Leo to try and clutch this. Make it just Leo, but he's done it before, and he's looking to do it again. He's found a second, and he gets all 3! What on earth is that from Leo? The greatest clutcher this game has ever seen.
He had no right. No right. It's not even the first time he's made it happen in this series.
No.